He had some rims here. You see the axle? You see the axle? Now come over here, man. Okay, cool. Now, come over here. Is that your boy?
In this magic trick, Criss Angel visits a vehicle yard with a group of random people. He finds an iron rod and places it horizontally across the wheel structure, creating a seemingly unstable setup.
What's up?
Relax. Forget about everything. Forget about where you are. Look at me, Coco. Look at me. Just completely relax. Completely relax. Completely relax. Completely.
He then selects a woman from the group and looks deeply into her eyes, causing her to suddenly fall into a trance-like sleep.
Get her feet, guys. We're gonna balance her. Now you gotta hold this. You gotta hold it like this for me, okay? You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, now this balance.
Criss Angel carefully places her body on the steel rod, and to everyone's amazement, her body begins to balance perfectly on the narrow bar as if weightless.
Let go of her slowly. Slowly, good right, slowly.
Oh my God!
The most shocking moment comes when Criss Angel begins to rotate her body completely around the steel rod, as though she is effortlessly spinning in midair, while still balanced on it. This surreal and impossible visual leaves the audience stunned and wondering how it could possibly happen.
Give me some lipstick. Real quick. Good. All right, let's open this up. What do we have here? We have red. Ooh, thank you. Who's it? This is yours? Here, hold on to that for a second, right? Now what I want you to do is, Tony Lee, I want you to go like this with both your hands, all right?
In this trick, the magician borrows a lipstick from a girl and applies a small amount of it to the top of his own palm.
Hands, all right? Go like this with both your hands, and I want you to, what are you, righty or lefty?
Lefty.
Okay, so make a fist with your left hand, and get rid of your right hand. We don't need that, okay? Now watch. Get a little bit of lipstick.
He then asks the girl to clasp her hands together tightly, creating suspense and anticipation. While she holds her hands closed, the magician whispers something to her, adding a touch of mystery and intrigue.
I'm gonna take a little bit of lipstick, I'm gonna put it right in the back of my hand, just like this. That's all I'm gonna do, keep it in the back of my hand. You're gonna feel a sensation, a warmth, a pulse, something strange is gonna happen in your hand. When you feel it, let me know, watch.
After a moment, the magician tells her to slowly open her palms, and to everyone's surprise, a lipstick mark has magically appeared on the inside of her hand. The unexpected appearance of the mark leaves the girl and the audience amazed.
Now watch, turn over your hand and open it up and take a look.
No way.
All right, I want you to do a little drawing for me. I'm going to turn over here so you know it's impossible for me to know. I'm going to cover my eyes up just like this. When you finish that, take it, fold it in half, and fold it again in quarters, okay?
In this mesmerizing mind-reading and appearance trick, Criss Angel meets some random girls at a restaurant and performs a series of impossible feats.
Put it between your hands. Okay, has everything been fair?
Yes.
Have we ever met before? We have not met, am I right? Okay, everything is completely legitimate, everything is fair, right?
Yes.
Okay, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to think.
The trick begins when Criss asks one of the girls to think of anything and write it down on a piece of paper while he looks away. The girl writes down her thought, which is about a bird, and Criss has no opportunity to see what she wrote.
Of that drawing, just see it in your mind, like a inanimate object, like a pen or something. It's actually a living object, an animal, I could be...
After she finishes, Criss looks deep into her eyes, seemingly reading her mind, and amazingly guesses exactly what she wrote, a bird.
I really get a strong feeling that it's like a bird or something. Can I see? Can you open it? I don't want to go to the camera and show it to me.
The spectators are stunned, as they believe there was no way for him to know what she had written. But the trick doesn't end there. Criss takes things a step further. He asks the girl to hold the paper up to a mirror, allowing her to see the word bird reflected back.
I have nothing in my sleeves. I want you to really examine my arms, examine my sleeves, make sure there's nothing in my sleeves at all. Nothing.
Then, Criss places his hands over the mirror to obscure the reflection of the paper. With a dramatic gesture, he suddenly reveals a live bird in his hand, seemingly conjured from thin air.
Okay? You're actually going to come by, and what I want you to do is to bring the reflection behind my palm. Just bring it behind my palm. Yeah, just bring it.
The appearance of the bird, combined with his ability to correctly guess the girl's written thought, leaves everyone in awe. This trick masterfully combines elements of mentalism with a vanish and appearance illusion.
Comes to life. I try something with one of you? Sure. Who can I try it with? Want to try with you?
Yeah. What the hell?
You believe in the...
In this incredible voodoo doll magic trick, Criss Angel astonishes random people on the street with his seemingly supernatural abilities.
voodoo?
Not really, but kind of sort of. I'm not sure.
Alright. I want you to turn around.
What
Don't
direction?
face me. Face your back to me. Perfect.
The trick starts when Criss approaches a random man and asks him to turn around. While the man is facing away, Criss takes out a voodoo doll and touches it to the man's back.
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna run. Okay. Tell me if you feel this?
Yes! Yes! Yes, I did.
Then, Criss takes a knife and strikes the doll's hand. To everyone's shock, the man suddenly screams and grabs his hand as if he felt the impact.
Yes!
I want you to take that pin. You can put it anywhere you like. Face the voodoo doll. Wherever you want. I want you to poke it, okay? Stand forward. You just poke it wherever you want.
Next, Criss encounters a girl on the street and gives her the voodoo doll, asking her to strike any part of it. She decides to hit the doll's nose. At that very moment, Criss reacts dramatically, screaming in pain, and his nose starts bleeding, making it seem like the girl's action affected him directly. In the final part of the trick, Criss meets another girl and takes a strand of her hair. He wraps the hair around the voodoo doll and then uses a lighter to burn the doll's foot.
Where's your poke it?
On the nose?
As soon as the fire touches the doll's foot, the girl screams in pain, clutching her leg as if she felt the burn herself. This voodoo doll illusion plays on the idea of sympathetic magic, where actions performed on the doll appear to cause real effects on people.
If you feel something, I want you to let me know, okay?
Okay.
Leaving the spectators stunned and wondering how Criss Angel manages to create such a terrifyingly realistic connection between the doll and the individuals.
What did you do?